y'all, and good morning. And today for the spiritual talk, I really want to give quick tips of when you really do go through a spiritual awakening. The first thing I do want to say is that everybody has different experiences when they go through an awakening. So you may be awakening to, other stuff, other realms and stuff like that. So it depends, on your purpose, what you really have to do in this lifetime. So yeah. I just want to say, with a spiritual awakening, you would know, awakening awakens you. So it makes you more aware of things that's happening in life. Ooh, that's a nice bird. I'm at the duck pond. I'm out here looking at the birds. But yeah, it gives you a new perspective on stuff. Your mind is kind of clear when you go through things. It's like it gives you the tools to be like, what is this lesson that I have to learn and why I keep going through this, In life, you have to realize that, we do go through continuous cycles. And you're going to keep going through a cycle until you learn the lesson. So that's what I'm learning right now too, through my awakenings. It just, when I go through my awakenings, it just puts me in another cycle, and it makes me realize what lessons that I have to apply to this cycle that I learned from my other awakenings. So that's really my experience with spiritual awakenings. And another thing, when it comes to spiritual awakenings, it will awaken you to a lot of things. It may scare, excuse my language, it might scare the shit out you, because you're gonna see stuff, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, it's gonna scare you. When I had my first awakening, it kind of really made me feel like, what the heck, what is this I'm seeing? It might scare you. So so make sure you're doing things that calm your mind when you do go through a spiritual awakening. For instance, maybe take a walk, listen to music and stuff like that. The awakening I just went through, I've been taking walks and stuff to really clear my mind, because my mind just been, thinking about things, reflecting on things that I went through in life, and it just is making me reflect. So, your brain might come overstimulated. So, make sure you're doing things that make you happy. Make sure you do things that calm your mind as well. I just want to say also, when it comes to a spiritual awakening, you may lose weight. So your body might, do a fast. My body always, like, when I'm finna go through a spiritual awakening, my body starts to fast. So I start realizing that's why my weight kind of fluctuates. My face be fatter, then it be looser, and then my neck and stuff. It's just, my weight be fluctuating when I go through awakening. So I'll be like, okay, I guess this is something I have to learn. But yeah, your body might fast, so make sure you try to, adapt to your new appetite and stuff like that. Just make sure, pay attention to that as well. And I would say, be around a good support system as well. I just keep getting tongue-tied. A good support system as well. Make sure you're around that as well. My family, they're not really spiritual like me, but they do understand, when I do go through my awakenings, I may need support a little bit. But, they'll ask me, am I okay, and stuff like that. But, make sure you're around people that do want to support you in different ways. Like, they don't have to support me in another way, but they do support me in, like, comfort and stuff like that. So, yeah, just make sure you're around people like that. And, I'm trying to think of what else. Write down your thoughts as well, because when you do go through an awakening, it may cause you to think a lot. So write down what you're thinking, write down what you're feeling, write down as well. And I'm trying to think. Your sleep patterns may change as well. It just makes you, I don't know, your patterns may change as well. Sometimes for me, like, I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes. So yeah, that as well. I'm trying to think, because everybody's experience is different. So yeah, I'm just trying to think, just give quick tips. And but yeah, I would say your body, the way you feel, you might start to feel different around people, because you'll be awoken to a lot of things that a lot of people in the other dimensions, they don't see. Like in the real world, they may not see the stuff you see. So you might start to feel weird around people, and you may want to isolate yourself as well. And also, when you go through an awakening, you may be in the isolation period, because you're meant to awaken everything, in the isolation period. That way nobody can disturb what's going on with you, So you may be isolated as well. And that's really all that I can think about. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's all. And then, at the end of your awakening, you'll feel so much better. Your mind might be still overstimulated, but you'll feel so free. You'll just feel like a bird, You'll feel like you want to fly. But and the last thing I do want to say, I always remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And that's all. And I love y'all, and stay blessed. Bye.